Hello everyone, my name is Irma. Here I would like to retell a short story with the title The Test. Here, on this video, I would like to tell you about the summary of this story, the moral value, theme, plot, setting, and then the characters. Before that, I would like to explain what my expectation with this short story. So my expectation is as the title, the test, it means I think this story was about the someone that have driver license and then they got the karma because of they always show off their driver license to others like that. So but the real story was about let's check it out. So the summary of this story was written by Theodore Thomas in 1920. The genre is fantasy and science fiction. This story is about Robert Proctor was a good driver for so young person. So as the title, this story was about someone that took a drive license test. This story tells of a person who was experiencing an accident. So Robert and his mother were on a trip driving on a cool morning in May. Then Robert could see a blue convertible following a big truck in front of his car. He began to overtake them, when suddenly the blue convertible swung out behind the truck without warning and struck his car on the right front fender. As a result of this, his car was knocked to the side of the turnpike. He was too smart to slam on the brakes. After that, he lost control of the car and tried to struggle with the steering wheel. Then a series of accidents occurs. First, the car hits rock, blowing out the tire, and the car turned sideways and skidded into the oncoming lanes. Next, an oncoming car struck his car from the side and spun it into the left-hand lane. And finally, his car met head on with an oncoming car, which was a high speed, and he went into darkness. His mother screamed very loudly in his ear, but he didn't hear the sound of a crash even when the two cars crashed. Before that, he saw a beautiful woman sitting in the back of the car, sleeping as if she had entrusted him as the driver. He tried to avoid the incident, but it was unavoidable and an accident occurred. He was unconscious but still felt a bright light coming and a loud sound. He tried to approach it twice and finally he opened his eyes. Then he saw a man wearing a blue uniform claiming that he was being hypnotized by making it seem like he was in some accident before getting his driver license. This test aims to test whether someone deserves to get the driver license, so that drivers are more careful for the rest of their lives. The uniformed man asked Robert if he remembered what had happened and how he got there. Robert just nodded, but his mind was thinking about the woman who was sleeping earlier. Why she hasn't woken up yet, and then worst thing about it is that his mother died. The uniformed man asked him if he still wanted his driver's license, but he also said that he failed the test. After that, he also gave Robert advice that he could drive again maybe in the next month. He didn't seem to believe it, maybe because he felt he was good at driving, and he denied it by saying that was still under hypnosis for his driver's license test. In reality, he could only accept the reality reluctantly. In my opinion, this story is an illustration that not everyone who is said to have the ability to drive can easily get driver license, but they also have to pass tests determined by the government. This story illustrated that driving tests can be carried out by hypnotizing someone and then making them feel like they are in an accident. Maybe this makes a little less sense because the vehicle test to get a license should be done in real life, not just by dreaming or hypnotizing. Perhaps the author wants to convey whether this method can be applied in the real world to make someone better at driving. Would mental threat and trauma be of an help to the person seeking a drive license? Will Robert Proctor be able to come back and get himself tested again? Are the questions which make the reader think and find out remedies to help the government prevent such a dictatorship on the citizen in future. And of course, because this is a fictional story, we cannot guess whether this could happen in real life. The point is that maybe the author had this idea to help the government make change one day. That's about this short story. And then the moral value is don't be too confident in the abilities we have. Maybe sometimes we see them as good, but not necessarily good in the eyes of other people. But we also have to keep trying to be better in the future. And the theme of this story is a criticism of the government, I think. And then the plot is Robert Proctor had an accident, but that was just a content of his dream while under hypnosis. And then the setting is in Turnpike and the testing center room where Robert Proctor is hypnotized. And then the character is for Robert Proctor is protagonist, maybe. Yeah. So that's all about the Retell about the test short story in this video. Thank you for watching and bye.